Welcome back. So let's continue diving into some of these really cool applications. Another Miss Boykin favorite is Flipgrid. So a lot of these applications that we're looking at, I will go back and look at them because a lot have asked how I put my choice board together. And so it'll be great that now you've had a little bit of time to explore these different apps so you can see what my choice board looks like and how I work it. So one of the apps that I use a lot on there is Flipgrid. Flipgrid is a great way to get some verbal responses from students. So I ask them questions based on the story that we are reading, like our main focus story that we're reading for the week. And then I give them an option on their choice board to give me some kind of verbal response to a question. So let's look at our Flipgrid. Flipgrid is actually found through Clever. So if it's not already in your applications as you scroll down, you know that you can just search through it right here. So let's look at Flipgrid. This is super easy to use. You are just going to create a topic and then you're going to fly. So you will love this. There's two different things that you can do. You can go through the discovery page or you can create your own. I have honestly been creating my own, but we can definitely look at both. So let's look at creating one. We are going to add a topic and we will call this the Inventor's Secret. And that is just a story that we've read. The kids really liked it. So I've really been doing a lot of extra practice activities through that story since they enjoyed reading it. So right here is where I'll actually ask my question or, leave my question stem or whatever the case might be. So we've been working a lot with connections. So I might say something like, talk about the connections that you made while reading our focus story of the week. The Inventor's Secret. Right here, you can decide how long you want them to record. I give them 1.5 minutes. They don't usually use that much time, but if I shorten it to 45 seconds or 30 seconds, it just doesn't work for us. Closed captions in English. I do not topic moderate just because in order to see their post, for the students to see their post, because that's the exciting part about Flipgrid is other students can see everyone's actual videos that they're uploading. You, the teacher, would have to go in and improve them all, and I haven't been having any issues with anything inappropriate, so I don't approve them. I let it go. You can decide how you want to add instructions. You can add an actual recording of yourself. You can upload a video. Usually I just upload an image, but you can, of course, upload anything you want. You'll notice we have our Nearpod right here. So Flipgrid and Nearpod are going to start communicating to each other. You also have your Kahoot. Kahoot and Flipgrid are communicating to each other. So there are a lot of apps now because of COVID-19 that are communicating to each other, and it is just beautiful. So I'm going to add an image. I am just going to add the Inventor's Secret cover page. And so I'm going to drag that down as far as I can. And then I will crop it. And it will take just a second. And so this honestly is the hardest part about creating a Flipgrid. So what we will look at is how we can just get the link to share it with our students. For access control, I go ahead and do it public. And when I do it public, I just make sure the students are logging in through their actual Google email. And then I go ahead and create my topic. This is the code that I use. Now, you can, of course, add this straight to your Google Classroom. You can also do a QR code. We're moving into the QR code craze now. So that is also an option. or you can just add it straight to your Google Classroom, just like we do our other applications. Press it, it adds it, boom, ready. For me, I just grab this link, and when I grab this link, I add it to the choice board, and then the kids can click there, and it'll take them to their actual Flipgrid. So we'll definitely look at that later. So I'm going to go back to my Flipgrid. This is like my dashboard. And then we'll go down to one that I have already created. And so these were the instructions. This time when I used the Inventor's Secret, we were really talking about what makes narrative nonfiction so special. And then the kids went on and they actually started to add their responses. And this was like an option for their actual choice board. So that was awesome. You have the option to, you know, delete these or edit these or even share their personal links. So I've started actually taking their individual videos and like sharing them to different places like Google Classroom or Class Dojo, just so everyone can see the parents really like what we're doing and how we're bringing reading to life. And so this is our Flipgrid. Now there's also this discovery page, and I'll be honest with you, I don't use the discovery page just because I haven't really found a lot of Flipgrids that meet my personal needs. But again, you can look through it. There are some like really popular creators on here, and you can like favorite them and use their stuff that they make too. So there's definitely 2 ways for you to do that. You can view all topics. You can search by topics. And then you can also, if you have a really great topic, you can submit the topic, and then you can be on their actual Flipgrid creator list. So, okay, we looked at how to create a Flipgrid. I am going to go right here to actions, and I'm actually going to delete this one because, as you can tell with the Inventor's Secret, we've already done that, but I wanted you to see how you could go in and create a Flipgrid. So I'm going to delete that one because we don't need 2 of them. And then right here where it says active, when you are done, if you don't want anyone else making responses to this, you can freeze it or you can hide it, and then no one else can actually see it. Here's the button right here where you can submit this to Discovery if you want it to. You can also duplicate topics. That's up to you. And then you can export the actual video responses. All right. Well, we looked at Flipgrid. If you have any questions, always you can feel free to reach out to me. Have a great night.